but this didn't really happen. I mean, someone said Charlie go on a date with her, and then he texted Brooks like, "Meet us out later, unless I'm home, unless I'm at my home with her." And Brooks is like, "This is very uncomfortable. Like, you're basically saying you might go home and fuck my sister. This is weird."
A little awkward. Yeah.
So meet me out, and like, what are you guys doing? And it's showing the text, and they're going to all the cool clubs in New York. Like, there is this real life Gossip Girl feel to it. I feel like Gia don't know how to. She don't know nothing about no club in New York. I mean, like, no
Feel bad for
offense.
her. Like I feel like she's not cool. Like I feel like I don't know, she just doesn't seem cool enough for that whole environment.
And apparently she got a warning. I don't know if this is exactly true, but apparently she got a warning from Bravo, like, keep it clean. Like, you know what I mean? This whole thing with Riley. Apparently, I've been told many times that she got a warning from Bravo of like, that no, that's not how we're promoting the show. This isn't Housewives. Clean out. I don't know if this is true, but all these people are in my DMs telling me this. Like, clean it up. This isn't how we promote a show. We don't need to like trash, Candy's daughter, who's also a castmate. Like, so,
Unnecessary.
apparently she got a warning from Bravo. I don't know if
Well, not
that's
only
true.
trashing her, but then also bringing Dolores, an adult, into it, and then having her say she's a rude person for what? For having her opinion? I just thought that was kind of a little weird.
It was a little weird. So like listen, I've gotten feedback from people like in my DMs. Like I think it's a mixed bag. A lot of people are like, this is the death of Bravo. No way. And other people are like, wow, this cast has chemistry. This is the show we didn't know we needed.
And
So far, now granted, I haven't seen I've seen one episode. It wasn't, I think my expectations were so low, but my best, and then there's Elmira, who I'm telling everyone, I'm sure everyone's gonna hate her. She's drop dead gorgeous. She makes a lot of money as like an influencer. She's trans, first trans.
love her. She's
Love her,
stunning.
but I think people will hate her for the same reason.
Yes.
I mean, Pride is canceled, and apparently we just hate on this today, So I'm just predicting everyone's going to hate her because I think the Bravo audience is conservative. I talked about this with Sarah Fraser, and she's like, no, and so
Oh, they are. If you've been
that's
to
what I
BravoCon,
said.
I was like, am I in Mar-a-Lago? Like, I feel like BravoCon is like, and this is not a diss. Like, knowing your audience is important. It's basically 30s to 50, 60s white women, housewives that are at home that want aspirational lifestyles, and the gays. But just because you're gay does not mean you're not.
I got in a huge fight with a woman. I mean, not a huge fight, but I told someone to fuck off because I posted something about the Chrisleys and I said crime pays. I am saying that about a lot of people. And she went, I mean, we have OJ Simpson who killed two people and he was free. So the crime pays is
Oddly,
nothing. Right, is nothing political to me. And she was like, fuck you. What about Hunter Biden? And I'm like, first of all, you have no idea what my political beliefs are. You're
yeah,
assuming that I'm a bleeding liberal because I'm gay, which is really now offensive. Now I'm offended
I agree.
because you have no idea what my fucking political beliefs are. And me saying crime pays has nothing to do with the Chrisleys being free. I don't know why everyone has made it so. I understand they're huge Trump supporters and they were pardoned by Trump. I don't know whether you feel they should be out or not. To me, is not political. Just to me.
It's not political, and the fact is,
And I
like,
also don't care. They're out. Great. I can't wait to watch the fucking show. I
they're
don't
doing a show.
care.
They're doing a movie. I mean, look, again, I personally, in my own personal life, I am not going to use crime to make a career. But many people do that, and they have shows about it, and they do docu-series about it, and they have true crime stuff. Fine. Like, if you go, when I go to these pitch fests, like, their number one thing, do you have anything true crime? That's what people digest, and they want that content. So I
They
don't,
want that content.
people get so mad for having strong. Listen, I vote Democrat, but I also don't feel like I am completely left. I have opinion. I can be conservative. I'm almost 40. Like, I have certain beliefs that tend to go Republican. But I also feel like this is the problem, not to get political, with a two-party system. Everyone wants to pigeonhole you, and just because you're gay does not mean like you have to defend everything to the left. I don't.
Correct.
That's like very naive to think that people are so black and white.
And I mean, to me, it's like I will be watching the Chrisley's reality show because I watched the first one and I actually
Good.
liked it. And I don't like anything anymore these days in reality TV, except for Selling Sunset and Selling the Outside.
Oh, I love that. I have to tell you something offline about that. You're going to be like,
Oh. Something good.
Something really good, but I can't tell you here. But
Okay. I
because
mean, speaking of
those are my
which,
favorite shows. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's fighting there. That's apparently Chrishell's starting to annoy me, by the way, a little bit.
She's a little self-righteous.
Right. She's self-righteous. Everyone is like, she gets really mad. Like, and listen, and I am gay. I'm all for the gay rights, the trans rights. I'll talk about this all day. But she gets like, who did she fight with? She fought with she fought with Nicole on the show, Nicole Young. Remember last season? And she thought she was homophobic or whatever. Now she's fighting with apparently her and Emma are in a fight because she's fighting with Emma's boyfriend and all that. But
But
those
just
are
because her boyfriend's MAGA, like, doesn't mean your friend Emma, who's really stood up for you and like been there for you, doesn't mean she's bad. Like, my cousin's husband is MAGA, but what am I gonna do? Cut her out because her husband's MAGA? Like, but also there's a difference between a Trump supporter who's diehard, blinded by like the crazy red hats, and then there's someone who voted for Trump. Which is it? Like, are you wearing his gold sneakers versus like, did you vote for him? I think there's a difference. It's not so black and white,
Well,
people.
this is why I'm like, I didn't realize I was talking politics when I said I was excited and I do think, I mean, crying pays. Everyone,
What's wrong with
I
that?
mean, Ray J is out there saying he thinks Diddy's going to go free. He just had a huge debate with Nancy Grace.
Okay, well, I mean, that's his opinion. And it's funny.
Nancy was not having it, FYI.
Well, Nancy can have her opinions, he can have his opinions. That's what America's built on. Everyone can have
Kind
an
of.
opinion. And also, did you see how Candy was also people were getting mad at her?
I didn't, but I heard about it. She said in there.
Yeah, she's like, dude, because I said I was happy for my friends for getting out of prison does not mean I agree with their political beliefs. I think that this idea that
And in a way, why can't she? Why can't she? Like, why can't Candy, if she was a huge
of course she can.
Republican, why is that so
Of
bad?
course she
Why
can.
isn't she allowed to vote with? Listen, I really don't care what anyone does.
I
I
just don't
mean,
care enough. I'm like, as long as you're not
I
bothering.
should be a full-blown narcissist because I don't care. I
I don't
don't care.
care.
I
As
don't
long as
care
it doesn't
what
bother
you do.
me,
Right.
don't bring it to my side of the street. I'm good with you. Even for example, Candace Owens. I listened to her and some of the stuff I'm like, no girl. And some of it I'm like, yes, I do agree with you. And that's how like being an adult, I get it. For people who are listening to this who are in their 20s and 30s, you're probably like, oh my God, I'm gonna cut everyone out. You're gonna have no friends left. You can't cut everybody out for not agreeing with you. Like that's crazy.
I literally don't listen to a war. Like, I'm just like, I don't care. I'm watching the Chrisley show, period. You want to have a discussion? I don't care.
David's
Go
like,
out.
I exited. He's like, I exited the chat. You guys can have your fight on your own. Like, I don't care.
But I stand by crime pays. I mean, everyone goes free these days. I mean, that have nothing to do with them, just everyone. Apparently,
No,
it's
you're not
hard.
wrong. You're not
But I
wrong.
don't know about Diddy. I haven't been following the trial
I
that
don't
much.
think he's gonna get free, but
I don't think so.
who knows?
Did you see this? I mean, Family Karma should come back, but did you see this whole thing with Monica and Rish
Yeah, I
that
saw that,
happened?
but are we any of us surprised? Didn't he already? That was on the show,
Pretty much, pretty
right?
much.
Yeah.
And people are like, Andy has nothing to do with this. He's a producer on Housewives. But they're calling for Andy to pick up cameras. And Bali said Rish is an asshole.
Oh,
And he has a much different story to the whole thing. He's like, we broke up amicably months ago, and she moved her stuff out of my apartment with her parents, and here's the video, and none of this is about me cheating, and it's all wrong, and two sides to. I liked Family Karma.
I liked it
Okay.
too. I think this is a fake story the producers are trying to get back on.
Well, that's my other thing.
I
I
think
was like,
all of a sudden it was everywhere. We haven't talked about Family Karma in a year.